looks like, this is like a scene out of a movie almost. This is pretty wild. It's so random. Yeah, same. That train woke me up like 17 times.
So many.
I only got here late last night, stayed the night, and just got everything packed up. I've been here before in one of my videos. If you guys have been watching my videos for a long time, this is the Salton Sea Bombay Beach area, which is like an old abandoned town on this lake. Like if you watch my last video, this whole lake used to be something you could swim in, do water sports in, became toxic over the years, and then everything just kind of became abandoned. Alila's going to explore.
Hey.
And it's turned into kind of like just a bunch of different art installations all over this beach. And then an abandoned town over there that we're gonna drive through on our way out. Alila really wants to go in the water. She doesn't know it's not good for her. You can't go in this water. But Alan's never been here before, so we're walking down to check out some of these art exhibits they got down here. And every time you come here, it's different. So there's gonna be some different stuff since the last time I was here. She's smaller than you, Alila.
Yeah.
Alila's making friends.
He does love playing with big dogs. But...
This wasn't here last time I was here.
Looks like it. Alila, come here.
What do you think?
I think I got you.
So we found the most over-engineered tire swing, but it's cool because none of these are even attached. It's all hung up by these cables. So like, there's nothing attaching this whole middle part that's holding up this thing other than these cables. It is pretty cool. It's like a stripper pole. Do a dance.
Yeah, chill.
I don't know what this one's supposed to be. And it says Lithium Mania. That's the new thing about this area. They recently found lithium nearby. And I think the people who live here don't like it because it leaches toxins into the air, into the water, or something like that. We've been seeing a lot of signs about lithium.
What's going on? Yeah, we're here, pull up. Just having some beers.
Oh, they got mail.
Mamita, come on, let's get a photo. Sit down.
Get to know your health coverage. Just garden our house. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Just a bunch of art installations out here. Probably gonna get out of here now. Go pick up some groceries at the local mart that's in town.
That's gonna be cool.
Check out a few things, and then we're booking it south to some sand dunes.
So what would you build out here?
A pyramid.
Pyramid? Okay.
I don't know why. I feel like pyramids are always cool.
Okay.
What would you build?
Some type of art installation that interacts with the sun somehow?
Yeah, like a sundial or something like that?
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
That'd be cool. Also, if you've been watching this series, the car has not been very nice to me. It was starting. We've broken down again. We made it about a mile down the road. We drove it for about an hour, parked it here overnight. We'll see if it starts.
It got it.
I am feeling hopeful though. I'm pretty sure I did fix the issue. Nice. We're back in business, baby. All right, you ready to go to the store? Once the lake started to become toxic, this town kind of halfway got abandoned. There's people living here now, but a lot of these places just kind of were left to ruin. But I'm seeing a lot of lithium stuff now, like batteries and kind of like an artistic protest to the lithium. I think this is it. I don't know if they'll have any kind of groceries in here, but we'll see. What's today? Oh, they're open 2 to 6, so they close at 11. All right, so grocery store's closed, but there is a bar down the street that, if you watched my last video here, they're famous for their pies for some reason. So we're gonna go see if we can grab some pie real quick before we head out of here. Do you guys have any pie?
We do not.
Okay. They don't have any pie today?
No.
Yeah, no. Yeah, but it is pretty cool in here. They got a bunch of, it's just covered in dollar bills. There's no surface that's not a dollar bill. Onward. I don't think there's another grocery store until we get to the next town, which is like 40 minutes away, so. We got kind of a drive to get there. think tonight we're gonna do tacos. Alan already has most of the ingredients in his van because I think he was planning on cooking tacos tonight. So all I really need to get is some ground beef, and then Alan's doing like a vegetarian version. Oh, it's chicken or pork? I feel like pork would be better. Just some pork, honestly. That sounds good. Let's do some of this. And throw it in the tacos. Groceries acquired. All right, we got all our supplies for the night. We're not gonna starve, and we're not gonna be dehydrated. Got another gallon of water. I will say also, one of my biggest pet peeves is when people don't put the cart back. And I saw this video this one time. It's an easy way to tell what kind of person someone is because you don't gain anything from putting the cart back and you're not required to. The only reason you would is to be a good person. And I think it was interesting how you could like tell a lot about someone whether or not they put a cart back. I'm not trying to say I'm a good person or whatever, but I just thought it was interesting. This thing does not have a reservoir for windshield wiper fluid. So this is the only way I can keep my windshield clean is wiping it down when I go to gas stations. Get off these coffee stains too. We're gonna make one more pit stop. Check out this Palm Oasis on the way out to the dunes. And I don't know if there's places to camp out by the dunes. I think there are, but we're just making one more stop to check out this cool place before we go out there. So let's go. So we're kind of just driving aimlessly through the desert, trying to find our way over to this Palm Oasis that should be up over here somewhere. I don't know, these roads are kind of windy back here and I don't know where we're going. Pretty sick though. It's like randomly in the middle of the desert. Palm trees and a hot spring. What do you think, Alila? You want to get in? Pretty cool. It's like bathwater warm. Yeah, it's warm enough. This is pretty cool though. This is pretty wild. It's so random. It's like, this is like a scene out of a movie almost. Yeah. This is crazy.
Absolutely.
But I think the dead bird might be a bad omen for the water. But either way, this place is, dude, this is, it's like, it feels not real. Can't really record much in there. I'm gonna get a copyright strike for Bad Bunny playing. But it's just so crazy how life finds a way. Like you come across an oasis like this and there's frogs, there's birds, there's bugs. There's so much greenery. It wasn't the warmest of water. It was kind of like lukewarm bath water, but honestly, it's warm enough outside that you wouldn't need it to be that warm. Anyways, onward to the sand dunes. All right, so we are not at camp. My beauty of a car up there made it through this patch of sand, but Alan's heavy, clunky van has gotten itself more stuck than I have ever seen a car stuck in the sand. So we might be kind of screwed here.
Amazing. Thank you so much.
What'd they say?
He's transferring me over to roadside assistance.
Okay, cool. Yeah, because I can set up camp. Because it's probably going to take them a few hours to get here. I'll set up camp over there. We can cook tacos. And then whenever they get here, we'll get you out.
Hell yeah, dude.
And we'll go find somewhere to camp. I don't know how if the road gets worse up that way. But whenever we figure out what they're doing, we'll I'll pull as a hard pack spot right there. I'll pull in, set up, and then we can cook dinner. He is buried down to the axle in the sand. And I would offer to use my tow strap, but it would probably just rip off. Or my engine would explode. Come on, your dad's stuck. Don't be so happy.
She's like,
I'm just putting in some information so I can assist you here, alright?
okay.
I guess we're going to be here probably for a few hours, waiting for someone to come tow him.
At least.
So, probably more, honestly, because we are kind of in the middle of nowhere, and the closest Mercedes dealership is pretty far. But yeah, I mean, I've never seen a car more stuck than he is. Down to the axle, all the weight of the vehicle's on the axle.
Completely in the sand, bro.
Yeah, there's some hard pack stuff here I'm going to pull up into. and set up so I'm not in the middle of the road. We were gonna split it up and he was gonna make his vegetarian tacos and I was gonna make my meat tacos, but he's not giving up. He's over there still trying to dig himself out. And then we're gonna try to air down his tires, see if we can get him out before the tow truck gets here, because who knows when that'll be. But until then, we're making tacos out of the Porsche. Some oil in the pans. Alan's had no luck digging himself out yet. And we currently have nobody on the way, actually. But hopefully we'll have someone coming out soon, or Alan will have dug himself out. And before anyone asks or makes a comment, yes, I'm using 2 different utensils to stir. One for the vegetarian and then one for the meat.
I was like, bro, like, I'm not gonna pay you $800. I was like, bro, I will lose.
Oh, he said 800? He said 100.
No, 800 right there on the spot. And I was like,
Now in the meatless meat bowl, get some rice going. This is the benefit though of getting stuck. When you live out of your cars, you can still make food and hang out.
when life gets you stuck, make tacos.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Nothing like some tacos to lighten the mood after getting your house stuck in sand.
I was getting pretty hungry, dude.
Yeah, I figured teamwork. You dig out, I cook.
Yeah, bro.
I'll take the easier one. Look at that sunset.
Nice.
Beautiful sunset. Tacos. What more could you ask for?
Yep.
I guess not being stuck.
And I love how we were worried about you getting stuck. That
Well,
I was like not even thinking that I was gonna get stuck. You know what I'm saying?
I coasted right through it. I didn't
Bro,
even
you
notice
were
it really.
chilling. You just out of a sudden I started like, and I was like,
Maybe
oh,
I gave you a
man.
sense of false confidence because this thing is lighter with meaner tires.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah. Tow truck guy said I'll be here in 30 minutes. Perfect amount of time. Eat tacos.
Oh yeah.
Hang out. I can get out of here. So I will check in with you guys once he arrives. Towman has arrived, and it's going to be a spectacular sunset tonight. With the clouds like this, it's going to look so good.
Is it doing okay out here? Pretty good?
Doing good so far. Better than him. She's moving. Nice. Made it.
Hell yeah, dude.
I got the Porsche mostly cleaned up, ready to go. So we can get out of here. The guy said the road continuing that way there's no sand, so we should be good. It was definitely a little dicey in some of those spots coming out of there. Yeah. Alan sent it and his house fell apart driving out of here because he just floored it. But I mean, look at the sunset. I knew it was gonna be a good one with the sun peeking out behind those clouds. Appreciate it, have a good one. This is what his house looked like when he got out of there because he just fully sent it, just stuff everywhere. Yeah, I mean, I was worried at some of those spots too, that I was gonna get stuck.
Bro.
You must have been flying through those.
Dude, I just looked back and everything was just flying, bro.
Hey, we got a good sunset though.
Yeah.
You know, it's lighting up the clouds all around. All right, Alan's rebuilding his house and we're heading to camp. So I'll see you guys when we get there for real. Can't see me, but we're here. We've made it to camp. We had the most spectacular sunset tonight. You can still kind of see it in the distance. It was so good with these clouds. Clouds always make sunsets better. We found some hard packed sand to camp on. You can kind of see the car. The road getting in here is a little iffy, so Alan might have to punch through that, but if he punches through that, he should be good. This is pretty hard packed stuff. But wait for him to show up and let him know. I don't know if you can see it off in the distance where my finger is, but we are right next to train tracks. They kind of come down this way. So that might suck in the middle of the night, but we'll be okay. I think I'm gonna try to get camp set up while I still have some light left.
A few moments later.
Camp is set up. Now we just gotta wait for Alan to get here, and then I'll probably just hang out for the rest of the night. Relax a little bit, especially after kind of a stressful day, and get a good night's sleep. It's kind of cold out this morning, but definitely didn't get the best night's sleep last night with these train tracks being maybe 30 yards from where we were camping. And this has got to be one of the busiest set of train tracks that I've ever seen. All night long, coming from both directions, there was trains. And they definitely woke me up every single time they drove by. So not the highest quality of sleep last night, but at least it was a place to stay where neither of us were stuck. Also realized I left my keys down here last night, so good thing nobody stole the car. But yeah, this driving by 40 feet from you, middle of the night, definitely enough to wake you up. And there must be some event going on over by the dunes where we were gonna camp. There's a bunch of parasailers and there was fireworks going off last night. I will say, sleeping in this camper has been some of the most fun. Oh, there's one of those parasailers. I don't know if you can see him. Anyways, camping out in this Porsche has been the most fun camping trip that I've been on in a long time. I think it definitely has its drawbacks, and there's definitely things about van life and other forms of like camping travel that are better than this or worse than this. But I think that's the beautiful thing about this lifestyle, is that no matter what you're camping in or what you're doing, you can make it work if you really want to. And with this, it's not as easy because I can't just like cop out and sleep in a truck stop or a rest stop or a parking lot somewhere. I have to go out and find somewhere in nature, which I think made this trip more challenging, but also more interesting. And I got to see more nature than I usually would because I couldn't stay in parking lots or stealth camp in cities. I think today is the last day that I will be in this Porsche camper. I'm going to be sending it back and getting in the van for a long road trip after this. Because I've had so much fun in this thing, I might have to do some more modifications to it, make it a little more capable, a little more reliable, and then take it back out on a really crazy, extreme backcountry road trip or something like that. But I don't know. We'll see. Morning, Alila. Right to the ball. Wasted not a single breath.
Bro, it feels like shit, dude.
Yeah, same. That train woke me up like 17 times.
So many times.
I think it's time to pack this thing up one last time, go find somewhere to get some breakfast and get out of here. Again, I really hope you guys enjoyed this trip, camping out, hanging out with Alan, traveling through the American Southwest, checking out a bunch of cool places. And if you didn't like it, that's okay, but I wish you did. But I think that is it for this video and this Porsche camping series. So as always, I truly appreciate you guys watching. If you haven't already, think about clicking that subscribe button. It really does help out the channel. And I will catch you guys next time.